YouTube channel, and today is no yoga, but it's going to be a Q&A video, and I know this video was coming up for such a long time, and I know you have many questions, and I will try to address some of them. The question will show up in the comment section below after a few recent videos, so stay with me, and if you have any more questions after that one, just again you can leave the comments below and I will try to answer them on the next Q&A video. So let's get started. So first question I want to answer is, I really appreciate the time and effort you put into making these. How did you choose this profession? What was your motivation? Thank you very much for that question. And how I choose that profession? Well, I always was very inspired looking at other people on YouTube, how they can share their passion, how they can share their interest, and they're not just sitting quiet, but just they want to spread the word, and they just want to spread what is really passionate about what they do. And I really like watching them, and it's inspired me every single day to do the same. And the reason I haven't done this for many years, because I was lacking of confidence, I wasn't confident, I was lacking language, ideas, or simply because I put a lot of pressure of myself that each video needs to be just perfect. That's why I prefer to not doing them at all, because I knew any videos I'm going to make won't be not good enough, because I felt in myself like I'm not good enough. It took me 10 years to start my YouTube channel. Please don't do the same what I did. Don't wait that long if you in the path of starting doing YouTube channel. Just take your camera, take your phone even, and microphone, and just start doing them, because it's obviously it is quite important of how the videos look like and the content you want to try to provide, but the passion itself is quite important, and your person, and what do you want to put in that content. And so yeah, my motivation was make my space, make my work like on my own. I always wanted to be my boss. I don't like work for someone else, and YouTube channel by then was like the best idea for me just to do. And I know I have a lot of things I can share, because I'm passionate about yoga, fitness, wellness, inspiration, motivation, organization, and I love those things. So I will try to put more of those things in another videos, and just to be truthful to myself and truthful to what I want to do, and this is what I wanted to do. And my motivation is also time management. So I can do whatever I want to, what time I want to get up and do the videos. And it's very time consuming, I know, and sometimes it looks like we YouTubers just spend a couple hours of doing videos and working maybe 3-4 hours, but it's not. It's just sometimes constant job, and it's sometimes just difficult to switch off, because you work from 7 to sometimes 10 or 11 at night, and you still wish you have more time to do these things. It is time consuming, but it's also a big joy to do this. So I think I hope I answered that question somehow, at least a little bit. If not, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's a big passion of mine, just making content and editing videos and making my space just for myself. Okay, let me jump into the second question. Where have you been? I thought you stopped YouTube. It made me upset because following you was getting recovered from my illness. And the second question related to that one as well, why did you take a break? And actually was a few more questions about where I've been and what makes me stop making videos. Yes, I did have a long break from making videos, but I definitely don't want to stop. I just need that was just dealing with my personal life and making a huge changes, and it took me probably a year and a half to be in the place where I am right now. I don't want to share for now too much of the details of my personal life. I still want to keep a little bit just this for myself for now, and we'll see what the future will bring. But yes, definitely I put myself as a priority just to find what exactly I want, what I need to change. And that was a very difficult decision to make, but I'm really happy I made them. And yes, I will continue to do videos, definitely, so don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I just needed a break, and I think everyone in their lives have the moment where they need to stop maybe and make a pause from whatever they're doing, because it's just important to observe and just to notice if this is exactly the season of your life you wanted to do, or do you want to change, or do you want to continue? Just asking yourself the questions. So the last year was very difficult for me in many reasons, but I have to start looking at my health, my mental health, physical health, and just change a few things. But I'm back. I'm here, and I feel really well. The other question I got actually quite often, how to control anger and stress, and if you allow me, then I will address this question in the separate videos, because it's kind of big subject and I don't want to just put a few details. I want to show like mine personal practical things I do with anger and stress, so that will be coming on the next video. Another question I've got is, does every videos are in English? Recently, yes, all yoga, and even that one is obviously, as you can hear, is in English, but my previous one and just reaching to beginner of my YouTube channel, it was in Polish language. It's because I'm Polish and I feel obviously comfortable in my language. I speak Polish very well, so it's naturally like very easy to express myself and explain what I wanted to tell you. Now, the idea of speaking English in the videos, it was my desire for a really long time. When I was a little girl, I was like 5 and 6, I always imagined that I speak English. That wasn't English I was speaking, that was like my imaginary language, but I always imagined this is English. So speaking to you in English right now, it's a massive challenge for me. It's a massive challenge because I do realize I don't speak well. I do lack of words and explaining. I don't have that easiness with explaining like in Polish. But I still, again, I'm a person who likes challenges, and speaking English is definitely that challenge. So for now, I want to continue in English. Probably some of the videos will be still in Polish, but in terms of explaining, in terms of yoga and fitness, I will do them in English. There was a lot of requests as well to start making videos in English, because it's majority of the people who follow me here and subscribe my channel, they want to hear this in English, so there you go. Another question I've got is when I have a time to do practice yoga. I usually start my morning from yoga. This is the first thing I do. But you know, life is life, and sometimes it's just bringing a few different things that I'm not able to practice in the morning. So I like to actually practice as well in the evening. But again, it depends on many things. How I feel, do I have a space to do that, and what I actually want to focus on that day. Most of the day I keep practicing in the morning because it's something that wakes me up, that put my mind on the good path, and I'm ready for the day and I just feel good. And that's why I practice in the morning, and I'm just combining this practice with meditation as well. And that's actually the time when I start the day from myself. Now, if I don't have that space and time in the morning, then I'm trying to do it in the evening, but the practice is a little bit different. So it depends. I think it's very personal, because if you like put as well pressure on yourself that you have to practice at 6 a.m. in the morning and many days in a row you can't do it, then you feel guilty and not good with yourself because you put your pressure on yourself and turns out you can't practice at that time. So I think it's just important to have the goal, have that time that, like, for example, 6:30, I'm getting up and do my yoga practice. But if not, I'm setting then backup plan, okay? So choose the time of the day. You can squeeze a little bit of yoga practice. Maybe it's a lunchtime, maybe it's the evening, or maybe it is the morning. And remember that practicing yoga, it doesn't have to be 1 hour each day. You can do as little as 15 minutes, but every day, and that can make a big difference. So yeah, depends. Another question you're asking, is any warm-up required before yoga? And I would say no, it's not necessary. Yoga is constructed that way that it gives you everything what you need, beginning from like warm-up, workout and cool down. But I would say it depends on you, depends on the person who's practicing, depends on your body, depends what you need at that moment. And I know a few people, few of my students in the class, sometimes when they come into the class, they like to be before, sit down and do some stretches on their own, like to preparation for the class, maybe as a warm-up. So if it's something that you feel good and comfortable and you feel like you need to do the warm-up before even yoga, then it's absolutely fine. There is no right or wrong. Another question is, what can I do for good sleep? And I think I want to do a separate video as well, because then again I want to show you practical clues what I actually do for good night's sleep. But definitely, just as a very quick answer, I would say go on digital detox, like switch your all digital devices, maybe not even watch movie, maybe grab a book, but if you need to switch off the mind, maybe not book is not even needed. Something that will just calm you down, something like just giving yourself a break. Make a nice herbal tea or warm honey lemon water, or just put some candles, switch off the big lights, switch off the candles, make a nice smell of your bedroom. Meditation is quite good as well for the sleep. Just something that will relax you, bring you comfort, maybe nice bath. So something that will just bring you relax. And if you have your argument with your partner, with family, it's better to actually deal with them before you go to sleep, because otherwise you will be thinking about this constantly. So there's a few definitely things I definitely want to share with you on the next video. So yeah, I hope I help a little bit. And again, if you have more, then please let me know in the comment section below. And yeah, next time I'll definitely see you on the mat where I feel more comfortable. Definitely feel more comfortable being on the mat. But that wasn't too bad, isn't it? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for beautiful words and comments, you sending me messages and being concerned what happened to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, and see you on the mat next time. Bye.